to my channel and welcome to another video. So today's video we're doing a story time, and I'm finally telling you guys the story time. I know I've referenced it a few times in different videos, but the story time of how I feel Rodwave owes me some money. I know that might sound strange, but yes, I do feel like he owes me money. I'm one of his biggest fans, and I had like an incident happen where I lost a lot of money behind me fangirling Rodwave. So anyway, if that's something you're interested in, just keep on watching. And also, like I always say, if you're new here or if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get into the story.
When you turn nothing to something, yeah. Really hustling, yeah. Young and getting money, yeah. We getting money, yeah. Rags to riches, rags to riches. Rags to riches, 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 rags to riches.
Okay, so like I said, I've referenced this story a few times. I think in my Louis Vuitton haul video, I referenced that I used to own a 6-key, like a Louis Vuitton. I'll put a picture up of it on the screen, but it's like a 6-ring key holder or whatever. And I told you guys that it got stolen, and I was like, oh, I'll tell that story one day. So now it's been like a full year since this happened, and you guys know, like on your socials, like after a year it gives you like 1 year ago today or whatever. So like on Facebook it reminded me of it, and on Snapchat. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and tell that story since it's been a full year. So yes, basically this is what happened, and this is how I lost, like, what was it, like maybe $1,200, $1,500, I don't know, however much money. Okay, so the story starts last year, probably in about January, when I saw like ads and promotions for this concert in Jacksonville, Florida, which you guys already know that I live pretty close, like I said, like pretty close to Jacksonville, pretty close to Atlanta, you know, pretty close. So anyway, it wasn't that far from me, and I saw like all of these promotions for this concert, and it was Lil Baby, Rodwave, Cash Doll was supposed to be there, but she didn't come. YK Osiris, and Jeezy. Oh, how I forgot Jeezy. Yeah, so let me say that again. It was Lil Baby, Jeezy, Rodwave, Cash Doll, who didn't come, YK Osiris, and like some other people. But anyway, so I saw all these different promotions for this concert. So then I remember I hit up my friend at the time, and I was like, hey, like, don't you like Rodwave? Like at this time I was like loving, like, oh my gosh, I was really on Rodwave. Like I was loving Rodwave. Like every song, that's all I would play, that's all I was singing, that's all that was in my head. I just love Rodwave. So I hit up my friend and I was like, hey, don't you like Rodwave too or whatever? And she was like, yeah, you know I like Rodwave, whatever. So I asked her, did she want to go to the concert? And I told her it was in Jacksonville, and that's about 2 hours away from me. And so, you know, we agreed. She said yes, she wanted to go. We decided that we weren't going to stay overnight. We're just going to drive down there, you know, eat, enjoy the concert, then come back. So we went ahead. After a few weeks, so yeah, we went ahead, we purchased the tickets. And the actual concert, I believe it was like February 8th or something like that. I know it was in February because I think we bought the tickets in January. So yeah, so we went ahead, we purchased the tickets and everything, you know, working up to that date. We was talking about what we was gonna wear. I hadn't got my outfit, hadn't got my hair done, all type of stuff. Cause you know, I wanted to look cute for Rodwave. So, oh, and that's another thing. We didn't skimp on the tickets either, because I wanted to be close. You know, I'm like, okay, if I'm driving to Jacksonville to like Lil Baby, Jeezy, Rodwave, like I don't want no whatever. And like a whole bunch of other people from our city were going, and I think like, I don't know if that influenced where I wanted to sit. I can't remember. But anyway, I knew a whole bunch of other people that was going to. So I wanted to sit like super close. So I said, okay, I want us to try to get the closest seats as possible. Not the ones right in front where you have to like look up like this and it hurts your neck. But you know, kind of like really close. I think we ended up being on maybe like the 6th row or something. We were very close. And we spent a lot on those tickets. I want to say however much. I said maybe a little over 200, or it could have been more than that. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, we spent a good little bit on those tickets. So we went ahead, we got our tickets. You know, we decided that she was gonna drive and everything. And yeah, we were all set to go to the concert. So then also, I remember when we booked the concert, they were saying, okay, we would have to like pay, if we didn't want to have to like park ourselves wherever, it's better to pay for the parking when we booked the ticket, so it could be like right there at the stadium, because this was at some stadium in Jacksonville or something. No, at an arena. ViStar something arena in Jacksonville. Okay, so we paid extra, like additional for the parking. We went ahead and paid for that with our ticket, because they were like, okay, this is a stadium or arena parking thing, whatever is right across, blah blah, you don't have to walk, blah blah blah. So we paid for that, everything. So we ended up paying like a good little bit. So then we just got prepared and pretty much went down there the day of. We drove down there. We had something to eat and all of that. And I told her I wanted to get to the concert pretty early, because I didn't want to have to like stand in no long, because I had on heels. I didn't want to have to like stand in no long line. I didn't want to have to like kind of push and work through people to find my seat and all of that. So yeah, we got there pretty early. Like the line hadn't even really started to form yet. And we found our parking. Our parking was literally right across from the arena, like right across the street. It was, people there. We had to show that we had paid for the parking. They kind of like told us where to park and all this different stuff. So we did that. We went inside. We found our seats pretty quick or whatever. And, we enjoyed the concert. I enjoyed it. It did take a while for it to start. It did take, I don't know, there was like some difficulties. I think there was stuff. I found out later that there was like some things going on at that concert, like with the stars or whatever. Like people was like beefing with people. And I remember it took Rodwave like a long time to come out on the stage. And when he came out, he was kind of like, he did his songs and stuff. Y'all already know he not too hype or crunk or whatever. But he was just kind of like, I'm gonna put in some videos. I'm gonna put in some pictures. I'm gonna put all
telling me I'm too deep, trying to force it. Yeah. Got too much stuff on my chest, can't get it off the ceiling. He had a talk with his pops and he said you'll go out like a coward if you in it. You can't too far, you can't look back, you got no feeling. Yeah. On the road doing shows all alone, and another nigga sitting living home. Pray to God I can make it back home, even if I problems I face make my heart race. I put my trust into the I pop my collar, then I swing my chain. You can catch me in the club. Then when they play that new cheese on it, my nephew, TV. They don't want to see us on TV unless it's in news. I got something on the cruise. Yeah, I got something on the news. In the street, I didn't pay out my dues. No instruction, ain't talking about near me. I be walking on pieces, you hear me? Jacksonville, what the fuck going on? Call me whenever you smoke, we too funny. Drink too hard, don't stand too cold. You gon' fuck around, drown. Every show, I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I keep. They ain't gon' fight, she been on my mind. As soon as I get back, she keep. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other
So yeah, I still enjoyed it. I enjoy Lil Baby. I know a lot of people like Jeezy. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I like Jeezy, but I don't know. A lot of people love Jeezy. I enjoyed him. I wish Cash Doll came. She didn't. Supposedly after that, I think I saw on her Instagram that she was there, but they was trying not to give her right amount of coins, which, okay, I understand. So yeah. YK Osiris, I only knew that one song from him. I think it was I could give you the word, whatever. I didn't even really know who he was at that time. I barely know who he is now. And yeah, everybody else, I loved him. I love Lil Rodwave, of course. So had all the videos, the pictures. I was up so close and it was just perfect. So I was having a good time in there. So this is where the stuff begins. Okay, so then the concert is over. Of course it was packed. I'm glad we got there early, didn't have to stand no lines, but leaving out, it was like a swarm. Like it was so many people, it was so packed. But anyway, we made our way out, this and that. Okay, we walk across the street to this parking that's directly across from the stadium that you had to pay for. I'm sorry, that you had to pay so much extra for. We made our way to the car in this parking thing. We walk up to the car and I'm looking like, what in the world? Like, I just noticed something weird. Okay, I see glass. I see bustedness. Okay, so while we were in the concert, someone in the parking lot where there was like sheriffs and all of that, you know, because they were directing traffic, they were doing this, they were still even sitting out there. Somewhere during that concert, people were out there breaking in cars, like busting people windows. I bust the window out your car, busting people windows. And yeah, so the car, my friend's car, they bust her window. She didn't really have much in the car, but of course, like something had to happen to me, of course. Okay, so I left this part out. Now, with the arena and booking the tickets, they were saying you can't bring like big purses and big bags in there or whatever. And like a lot of my bags are big. So I had like my little small Louis Vuitton, you know, just my little small one. And my keys at that time, they were kind of big, like kind of bulky because I had that 6-ring key holder on it, that Louis Vuitton one. And like my car key is kind of thick, you know, and I had like my house keys, whatever on there. So I took that out of my purse because I'm like, okay, I won't need this. You know, I'll need my cards, I'll need my lip gloss and all that inside the concert. And this purse is only so big. So, and I can't carry a big bag in there. So I'm going to take my key out. I took it out and put it under her front seat. But of course, thieves check everywhere. So yeah, they busted her window. She didn't really have too much of anything in there for them to steal, but still a busted window, that cost a lot. But yeah, somehow, I guess they were checking under the seats. They found my keys. Like, what are y'all gonna do with my keys? Maybe they thought my car was out there, which wouldn't make sense. If my car was out there, why wouldn't I have my keys with me? Why would my keys be in this person's car? I don't know. Maybe they thought my car was out there. They stole my keys and they stole it with like my Louis Vuitton thing on there. And my keys, you know, it's like because at that time my Camry was only like a year old or whatever. So the type of key it was, yeah, it was expensive. But anyway, so yeah, that's like one of the only things we saw that they stole. And I was thinking, okay, they had to steal it because they thought my car was out there, even though my car was 2 hours away. Or maybe they stole it because they recognized the Louis Vuitton thing. But that thing is like $200 or something in mine. I had already had it for however long, and I don't see why they would steal it for that, but maybe they would. I don't know. I can't make sense of like thievery. Y'all know how I feel about thievery. But anyway, so yes, they stole it. And we, you know, we were walking around, we were looking for the security that was supposed to be in this parking lot that we paid extra for, that was just supposed to be so like secure and the best parking and you might as well pay for it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, they were over there still directing traffic. We walked over there because come to find out, there was like 4 other cars, you know, parked down and stuff from us. Somebody had done busted their windows too, the same person. And like one of the girls, she was riding with her boyfriend. She left her keys in the car too, because I guess she had a small bag too. They stole her keys also. And I'm like, oh my God, like what y'all gonna do with people's keys? Y'all don't know what them keys go to. Why y'all taking people's keys? Why? So anyway, then we got to the sheriffs or whatever. And, you know, remember, this is Northern Florida. This isn't Southern Florida. This ain't, you know, Miami and stuff. So Northern Florida is a little, you know, different. So the sheriffs, you know, they came, but they didn't seem like they really cared. They, you know, did little police reports and stuff. And then I don't know, like, because all of us were black or whatever, of course. And I mean, not of course, I don't know why I said that, but anyway, all of us were black, and the sheriffs and stuff, they were white. And they were like, you know, we were telling them what happened and everything. And I remember he asked me like for my like ID and all this stuff, and I was like, oh no, you know, it's not my car, you know, it's her car, she's the one reporting it, whatever. And he was just like, oh, why don't you want to give me your ID? Do you have a warrant or something? And I'm like, no. Like, what? Why would I have a warrant? We're just trying to let you know someone bust her windows. Like, why are you? I didn't get it. I don't know what made him ask me. He was like, do you have a warrant or something? Why? And I was like, oh no, I was just saying it wasn't my car, it's her car. So I don't see why he would need my ID because her window busted. It's not like, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, that happened. Seemed like they didn't really care. She got a police report, but I mean, I think she ended up still having to pay for that anyway. So yes, then of course I make it back home, but I don't have my car keys, so I had to get all new keys. The keys for my car, I had 2 of them or whatever, but the key for my car was over $400, like close to $500. My Louis Vuitton key clay is like almost $300. So that was just gone because I was in love with Rodwave and had to go to Jacksonville. And then on top of that, okay, my son also likes Rodwave. So prior to, okay, like I said, we bought those tickets in January. He was coming in February. Come to find out, he was also coming to my city where I live in March. But I didn't know that when I bought the tickets in January and decided to go to see him in February. So when I bought the tickets in January, my son knew, and he really likes Rodwave too, and my other son really likes NBA YoungBoy. So we saw that they were coming to my city. So I was like, okay, I know a lot of people are going to be, going to this concert or whatever, and my kids really wanted to go. And when my son found out I was going to see Rodwave in Jacksonville, he was like, oh, I wanted to go, blah, 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 blah. So of course, when I found out they're coming to my city, I'm like, you know what? I'll take them since they're coming right here to our city. So I purchased 3 tickets. They were like $300. And needless to say, I still have those tickets right now. I'll show them to you. I carry them around in my wallet like little souvenirs because never got to use them and haven't gotten the money back for them. So yes, I have 3. Let's see if I could show you guys. Far away. 3 tickets. It says NBA YoungBoy, Rodwave, and Friends. They were supposed to come. When were they supposed to come? I don't know. I can't even remember. Oh, they were supposed to come Sunday, March 29th, 2020. Still have the tickets. Spent $300. Never got the money back because I was once again fangirling Rodwave, and plus my son wanted to go and I was already going to the other concert, and then I'm like, oh, you didn't tell me you wanted to go to the other one, but now he's coming to our city. Let me also purchase these other tickets. Yeah, I made it to the first concert in February, but in March, of course, the pandemic happened. So they canceled the concert. And I know that's not really Rodwave's fault, but I was only going for him. So yeah. But yeah, still have yet to get the money back. First they said they were going to reschedule it because it was first in March. Then they were saying they were going to reschedule it maybe to May or something. May came, the pandemic was still going on. They rescheduled it to September. September came, the pandemic was still going on. At this point, I'm like, okay, can I just get my money back for the tickets? We don't know when this concert going to happen. So what I did, another interesting part of this story, or whatever, maybe not so interesting, but I, probably 2 weeks ago, I emailed where I purchased the tickets from, because I went straight to the box office and purchased the tickets. I think I probably paid cash or something, or probably paid with my card, I don't know. But I was like, hi, I never received any type of refund for the NBA YoungBoy Rodwave concert that was supposed to happen last year. Because I'm like, okay, at this point I just got these tickets, more money I done spent, and just no concert, no fun, no music, no nothing. So anyway, they responded, and their subject line was NBA YoungBoy. And they said, hello, thanks for reaching out. This concert wasn't canceled, but only postponed. The tour is working on new dates now, and we should have an update soon. Your tickets for the originally scheduled show will be honored and valid for the new date. Please let us know if you have any other questions. So yeah, I guess I can't really say I lost out on that money yet, but I mean, come on now, it's been a year. It's been a year. That was $300 I spent, and like I said, no concert happened. They're saying that it's going to happen, but of course something like that, I don't think they even really know when it's going to happen. They probably have no idea. So yeah, add that to the however much I lost in Jacksonville, add another $300 to that. And yeah, that is the amount that Rodwave owes me. So yes, Rodwave, if you ever see this, remember I'm your biggest fan. I waited to see you, and I've lost all this money behind you. So, make sure you come to that concert that I already paid for that was supposed to happen a year ago. All right, guys, that's all for this story. It was a real quick short one. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, if you're new here or if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, and I will see you guys later. Bye.
Angel with some night air. I could have sworn I went to sleep and she was right here. Don't know if I seen her in my dreams or my nightmare.
I think it was my nightmare.